Hello everyone, this is Daniel, and before I get to this video, I first want to see if this is live. Yes, I have a cold. And now I want to tell you that all of us have genes of from that come from somewhere. It's all basically from Noah and his sons and daughters and his mother, and no, not his mother, and his wife, and people like that. Why did I not go live? So basically, the cool thing about that is, you know, we can either have people that are Israelite DNA inside of us, or we can have both Edomite and Babylonian DNA inside of us, or we can have completely Babylonian DNA inside of us. We don't have to have Edomite DNA inside of us, not completely. So, Edom had a daughter, and her name was Babylon. You gotta remember this, okay? And Babylon conceived of Greece, and then they went to Rome. Just remember this, okay? So let's just say, you know, I'm part of Israeli because of my hair and my eye color, and I'm part Edomite because of my skin. But that does not say that I'm going to hell or anything like that. I'm just a mixed breed. But mixed breeds are basically people with people that are, you know, conceived of Israel. So there's still a possibility for them to get to heaven. But if they are still completely Babylonian, well, they're not going to heaven because they reject the complete truth of God. So let me tell you something. Blonde hair and blue eyes, that's a classic trait of people who are not smart, and that's a classic trait of people who can be racist, and that's a classic trait of people who can be immoral or anything like that. But that does not mean that they're Israeli or not. It just means that most of these people who are blonde hair and blue eyes, have a lot of problems, and so are the red hair and blue eyes. Most people with red hair and blue eyes are idolatrous, so they're possibly from Babylon anyway. So, and idolatrous and immoral. So yeah, remember that once you see people basically line up to get the mark of the beast and see how they go, and then go against these people, and then don't kill them, but you know just completely preach against these people. So let me tell you something. Babylonians, all of them only come in one color, but since they intermingled with the flesh of what's it called, Israeli people, then they have you know mix their own blood, and with the Babylonians, but you know that means that Abraham's seed is still within them, but they're mixed and they're not as good as they could be. But if they're completely Edomite and Babylonian, then they're actually going to perish. And I don't know who you are if you're going to perish, but it just means that one of you could perish and it's not going to be good. And basically, don't go away, but I also have a song. But basically, a lot of people think, well, their race is superior, but only one race is really superior, and that's the races basically of Jerusalem. But on the other hand, God is all races because there's a rainbow of colors. So they can't just say, well, all races are superior, but it's just it's really races are basically superior in many ways. But one of them that's not superior by is by their beliefs of Judaism. It's not bad. Trust me, it's not bad. Some of them can be saved. But their Judaism is going against Jesus in some ways or another. So they confuse that Jesus is not the Messiah. So they basically think, well, he's not really the Messiah, so they cannot be saved unless they claim he's the Messiah. So please pray for Israel, because I really support Israel. So it's, Jewish, and Israel basically is superior in many ways because it's God's land. America is not. As a matter of fact, it's Babylon. Europe is Babylon, and so is Australia. Many parts of Europe are part of Babylon. Even Russia is part of Babylon. So if you're wondering, oh, what's part of Babylon? Well, anything that has to do with fancy designs and flashy designs, that's Babylon. That's the goddess and god of Babylon. That Babylon is basically giving. They're basically, what is Babylon doing? Basically, it is overwhelming places like Africa, like the poor parts of Africa, and it's overwhelming places like Haiti, almost all of Haiti. It's overwhelming all of these places. It's overwhelming parts of um, the Arab areas and Middle East. It's overwhelming even parts of North Korea and parts of Asia. It's even overwhelming parts of, South America. Well, let me tell you something. I've made a song for you guys. I'm just going to say it in my language because I'm sick. But it's up for interpretation. What do you think of this song? So I'm going to have this song for you because it's a bonus part of this video. For these people that really have a strong belief in what's going on is really bad. Here's a song that I made that really practically goes along with what I'm saying. So I start off with an intro. It's called "Justice from Babylon," and the words are I cannot tell you what the whole song is because I cannot show you the picture, so I can only show you the words. So it starts with where were we when they shed the blood of the innocent? Where were our prayers when the orphans were starved to death? Where are the men of God teaching the word of truth? Where were the women correcting their rebellious sons? Where is there any last ounce of truth in the land called Babylon? Then here's a good part. Rejoice, O land of Africa. You are designated for justice from Babylon. Rejoice, O land of Asia. You shall gain your peace back the way it used to be. Rejoice, O land south of Babylon. You shall no longer be slaves to Babylon. Rejoice, O land of Israel. You shall recover your holy city, back to your holy land, back to where it belongs. Where Babylon is where Rome spreads. One of those who entirely those are those who entirely hate Babylon. That is Edom. Now his daughter is the ruler of Babylon. Babylon is stealing the lives of Jesus' children. false teachers, deceivers, perverts of the truth. You have messed up the Israelites. Now every drop of her blood is mingled with Israel. But now let the pure bloods of Babylon be cut off forever, because you lied to Greece, then you spilled much blood in Rome. But now, let the truth be told to the bright-skinned. You still have a chance. Babylon is still not fully in you. Jesus take every color. Curses North America. Your God is your flesh, and you steal from Israel, true Israel. Curses Australia, because you're party to the fullest of your lusts. Curses Europe, because Satan is your God. Curses Rome, because you're Babylon's birthland. And Edom's daughter is Babylon. So that should tell you that I think the funny thing out was I was gonna look at the song before this, but then these words came into my mind like, where were these things? And then all of a sudden it was going against Babylon, so I don't know what's going on, but honestly, I think that was God trying to intervene in this matter because he knows who is of Babylon, he knows who is not. And honestly, I don't really know what was going on, but I do know that God works in mysterious ways. So remember this part: there is such a thing as Edomites, but they're really only Babylonians. And Edomites give their own birthlands of daughter in Babylon, in America and Rome and Europe is Babylon, and so is Australia. All right, I'll be done now. Okay, bye. Sorry, it's just mucus.